The State Commandant of the Nigerian Legion Enugu State Council, Dr. Emeka Norman Igwesi, has called for the integration of ex-servicemen into the security architecture of the state in order to tackle insecurity, as well as increased funding to cater for the welfare of those incapacitated. Dr. Igwesi made the call during the launching of the 2024 Armed Forces Remembrance Emblem at the Michael Opera Square, Enugu. The emblem launch is an annual event organized by the Nigerian Legion Enugu State Council to raise funds in support of living heroes, particularly those who are maimed, elderly, sick, bedridden, or incapacitated. The Assistant Commandant General described that the annual Armed Forces Remembrance Day is a period set aside in memory of those persons who served Nigeria when the country needed them most, and solicited partnership with the state government in the area of security.
The Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration, which is an annual event, is a period set aside in memory of our fallen heroes and heroines who voluntarily lay down their lives in the service of their fatherland. It is more so a period to keep faith with the dependents they left behind. It is further in honor of our living heroes, particularly those who are infirm or maimed, the aged, sick, and bedridden, amongst others, of which majority of them are not physically present here.
He said that the impactful, selfless, and sacrificial service of those who laid down their lives for the nation is not given the needed attention by the government.
We cannot, but in moments like this, give a few moments of thought to the destiny of these categories of persons. These are persons who served the country when the country needed them most. They fought a good fight for the nation. But occasionally we neglect history. We forget the past on the impactful, selfless, and sacrificial services of these men.
While noting that the Nigerian Legion has ex-servicemen who are young, experienced, and ready to partner the state government in the area of security, he emphasized that these human assets should not be wasted.
Your Excellency, what we searched for in the sky is right there on the roof. Nigerian Legion has men and women who served the Army, Navy, and Air Force and are still very young. These men and women are ready to partner with Enugu State government in many areas, particularly security. These rare human assets cannot be allowed to waste or left untapped. These are persons whom the federal government of Nigeria and the military expended both time and material resources to train them. They are well trained, highly disciplined. Many of them were even instructors with rare knowledge of weapon handling, field craft, tactics, and have attended specialized military courses that will be of great benefit to the government effort in putting in place functional security in Enugu State.
Furthermore, he mentioned that the Nigerian Legion in Enugu State does not receive a monthly subvention like some other states. This lack of financial support hinders adequate care for heroes in need. He therefore called for the state government's assistance in fulfilling the mandates of the Legion.
Aside the annual launch during Armed Forces Remembrance Day celebration in Enugu State, just like today, Nigerian Legion in Enugu State is not given any monthly subvention, as it is done in some states, not all states, for the support of Fallen Heroes Project and the Living Heroes Project, particularly for those who are incapacitated, bedridden, aged, and needy, amongst others, and for the administration and realization of the mandates of the Legion. Your Excellency, we humbly solicit that Enugu State government should please key in the monthly subvention to the Nigerian Legion. This will go a long way to making the Fallen Heroes Project functional in Enugu State.
Speaking on the occasion, Enugu State Governor Barrister Peter Mba commended the Nigerian Armed Forces for their roles in promoting peace, security, and unity of the country, praying God for the repose of the souls of the fallen heroes and heroines who voluntarily laid down their lives in the service of their fatherland.
Today is a memorable day for us as we sit here to celebrate those that have given us the ability to enjoy the freedom we have today. We're here to commemorate, remember, and appreciate those that have spent their lives making sure that those of us that were not able to join still have a voice in democracy and have a voice in the development of our great state and our country.
Governor Mba solicited continuous support to enable the families of fallen heroes and heroines as well as those who are aged to manage the present economic realities.
And we are going to engage with your leadership, especially on the key request in your speech about partnership. We're going to look at that, and some of the things that you have asked for, His Excellency is dedicated to do that.
The governor, who was represented by the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Chidebere Onya, acknowledged that the territorial integrity of the country depends solely on the Nigerian Armed Forces. The governor further assured the Nigerian Legion of his administration's partnership to ameliorate the plight of their members, especially on their appeals to the state government. He said that the people of the state have continued to enjoy the efforts of the security agencies in combating crime and criminality, especially the Monday sit-at-home ordered by the non-state actors, noting that investments and businesses cannot thrive in an insecure atmosphere.
His Excellency is very mindful of the work that your team is doing, and at the end of this period, what he has shared is that I should have a more detailed conversation with you on areas of partnership to ensure that we're able to harness the experiences that you bring to the table, especially the younger members of your team who are still able to render service in our fight against criminality. Most of you know that on assumption of office, His Excellency made a declaration against the no sit-at-home anomaly that we were dealing with here as a region, and we had worked very closely with all the military establishments, the military, the Air Force, and all the other police and all the other team members to fight criminality to the point that on assumption of office to today, there has not been a single incident of criminality that was ascribed to those people that asked us to sit at home over a period of time. It has not happened, and it will not happen in the States.
The event was graced by government functionaries. GOC 82 Division Enugu Major General Hassan Dada, represented by the Garrison Commander of 82 Division, Brigadier General M.M. Abu, Air Officer Commanding Ground Training Command, Nigerian Air Force, Air Vice Marshal UK Abdullahi, represented by Air Officer S.A. Eyoma, Civil Defense Corps, road safety and traditional rulers who supported the emblem launch.